you imagine? Like that's
It
it.
seemed really like it. It seemed like that was it. We had a Stanley one cheese joke and we were out.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
No, they don't. But
Yeah,
we do, and it was over.
I need to be filled in. Let's hit the reset button. Go back. Tell me, who is Stanley Munchie?
Oh, no.
How are you, Ian?
I'm good. Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Cellar's Nightly podcast live stream. I am coming to you live from the Comedy Cellar.
I was just there 2 seconds ago.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Where are you? Matteo, come. Mateo.
I just ran down. I ran upstairs because I wanted to be in air conditioned and good lighting.
Oh, God,
Wait,
you're so
you ran
lucky.
upstairs. Mateo, do you live here now?
Okay, bye.
Oh.
Yo, wait, Mateo, do you live there now?
Yeah, everyone's left New
the
York.
village?
Everyone left New York and my lease was up and everything's super cheap, so I found a 1 bedroom in the village.
Fucking lit.
Wow.
We're neighbors. That's lit.
Do you live over here, Eagle?
Yeah, I live in the East Village.
Work, girl. Come back to
Eagle,
New York.
where do you live in the East Village?
I live on East 3rd.
When did this
Between
happen?
1st and 2nd.
How's the
Halloween? Last Halloween?
Okay.
Wow. East 3rd and 2nd?
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh my
old. I
God.
remember that was horrible back in the day.
Yeah, Mark, when did you leave New York City?
That's a good question.
Oh shit, 99, I think.
Oh, wow. How long did you live here? Fucking Eagle. That's a good question.
Question bars.
Man, that's a good question. Were you here before 9/11, Mark? Go.
No, no, I had nothing to do with 9/11. I swear to God. But I did. We used to do stand up at the World Trade Center, and I bombed there like 2 years before Bin Laden.
Oh my,
Really?
my god.
Zone!
Oh, ridiculous.
Wow.
So stupid.
That's
I
great.
can't lose any gigs now.
Ian, you're hosting. Ian, you're in
Well,
control of
I'm-
this.
You're just sitting there watching this get burned.
I'm
sitting
waiting
here
for
and
Ian to take control and to
Yes.
ask us all
Ian,
Barbara
drive
Walters
this.
questions.
Drive this thing. You were at the Cellar. You were looking at it.
Well,
It looks like
I'm
you're at a
the
crime
Cellar.
scene.
Looks like you're at a protest, yeah. But I mean, you're at the Cellar.
I know. Well, New York City's turning into one big protest. I'll tell you that much. You
It
got
is.
out right in time, Mark. You beat 9/11. No, you beat the hellscape that we're living in.
You
right
beat
now.
Hurricane Sandy. You really got out in time.
I was
Yep.
there before the Times Square was Disney World.
Yeah.
What?
Really? Wait. When did you move? Did you grow up in New York?
No, I moved to New York in '79. No, right up. Oh no, yeah, like '79, right after high school.
You moved
Oh
there to
my
do
God.
stand up?
No, to do went to American Academy of Dramatic Arts.
Oh shit, okay.
Wow.
And then-
So you were
and-
acting. You were acting in the city, and it was just a complete hell. Because I say the city's a hellhole now, and it's not. Everyone I talked to was like, "This is utopia
No.
compared to what it was."
But it had flavor though, you know. You'd go to Times Square and it was like a Scorsese movie.
Well, that's what Fran Lebowitz says. She's like, because New York is so rich, she's like, rich people are not interesting people, so you can't have a city full of rich people and then expect it to still be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I had a gun in my ear twice back then.
Look at that. That's fun.
But that was just on a date.
And then
I have no idea. I'm not good at those types of jokes. I'm terrible at those types of
That's where we met.
yeah.
And now she's my wife.
So what do you think of comedians without facial hair though? Nathan?
I think we're making a comeback, Mark. I think this is the new wave. Once it all settles down, no facial hair.
Let me
I
ask
don't like.
Matteo and Ian, did you ever not have the mustache performing?
I had this mustache when I turned 7.
That's I got it from my sister.
So yeah, I've had a mustache probably since I was like 15.
Because I used to think there was a difference between not having facial hair and performing with facial hair. It made the audience see me different, or it made me feel different. So I was wondering if you ever.
I think they're more looking at how tight my shirt is and sort of questioning why I'm on stage before they're looking at my mustache. Usually,
Matteo goes on stage wearing Baby Gap. His shirts are so incredibly tight.
Yeah, like kids extra large.
Yeah, and we're thankful. We're happy for it.
Some of us are, but
I'll say that I'm not one of the people that's angry about it, because when you say some of us, it makes it seem like it's only this line. So somebody's got to hate it.
Some of us,
and I'm not that person.
Eagle Witt is pulled over right now, steaming at the thought of it.
Yeah, Eagle, where are you going right now?
Yeah, how are you driving?
Back to the city.
You're driving back right now?
Yeah, I'm driving this car right now.
Oh,
man, girl!
I would love you to get pulled over.
Look how long I'm not even looking. Look how long I'm not.
That's
I'm
funny.
not
Who's driving, Eagle?
My dad's driving. This is the white dad you guys always hear about.
Oh my God! Hi, white dad.
He can't hear you. You're in my headphones.
There's something wrong with this.
God.
Oh man, that's funny.
He's younger than me too, I'll bet, right?
I don't know if he is younger than you. How old are you, Mark?
36.
Nah.
Okay, let's not say things we can't take back.
Eagle, what's it like having a dad?
It barely exists. It's okay.
No, a white one though.
Yeah, that they.
Yeah, me and Nathan both have black dads. That's why they're not in the picture.
I would like to, for the record, just because this is always the thing, white dads can be garbage as well. Most of them look like Ian, and they bail.
Guys, I don't mean to break this to you. All dads are garbage. Just
that's
throwing
not
that out
true.
there.
We can't trash every dad. There's good goddamn dads out there, Matteo.
Look at Mark. Mark's right
Look
here.
at Mark.
Okay?
Stanley
He's the
Wunchi.
best dad.
He might be the best dad in Vegas for sure. You're definitely the best dad in
I'm the
Vegas.
best dad in this.
Hands down the
Best dad in this house.
Vegas. It's Vegas.
Being the best dad in Vegas means you're just alive.
It's 112 right now, and I'm not even joking.
Oh my God! But at least 112 like dry heat. I know people say that, but like there really is a difference between dry heat and the
What is the
shit show
difference?
that's
I don't
outside my window
understand.
right
What
now.
is the difference? What is the difference?
Moisture.
That you don't sweat, you don't feel like it's not humid, you don't feel like you just took a bath and all
It
of your
really
clothes,
is.
like
80 degrees in New York is worse than 112 here.
Wow.
I believe that.
Just because the sweat. I mean, it's just you walk out and you feel it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ian, you're hosting this.
Yeah, I'm letting it flow, baby face.
Ian, you're supposed to be the Whoopi. You're supposed to be the Whoopi Goldberg, keeping this together.
I am. I'm letting it flow. We're talking about dry heat.
Matteo,
One turned on the Cellar to hear about dry heat. They don't give a shit.
Matteo, on that, is the View toast? What are they doing? Do you know?
I watch it every day.
I love The View.
They're furious with each other. I wrote a joke that I can't perform because there's no stage, but the announcer of The View didn't change after coronavirus, because usually she's like, ladies and gentlemen, the girls are going to talk about hair. And now it's the same voice being like, 150,000 deaths. Here's Whoopi. I'm like, we got to change this.
The audience is dead, but the view is live.
Yeah, it's true.
So they're still doing the show.
Oh, they're still doing it. And at some point, I think they're just, remember in Speed when they kept the tape rolling back and forth so it looked like they were still on the bus, but people were actually escaping? They're doing that with Joy. Every time Joy's on, it's this. I'm like, I think this is just the same thing. Ian, save me one. I'm coming down after to get one.
There was
Come down right now and sit next to me.
Wasn't there a huge fight yesterday between Megan?
Should I go sit next to Ian, everyone?
Yeah.
No.
Or is this? But Ian, then no one's going to be able to hear us.
Oh, that's true. I thought you were wearing a Sue Costello shirt.
It's women supporting women. It's for the women's challenge.
Women lives matter.
Yeah. Wait, what
matter.
What was the whole controversy with that black and white photo thing? Does anyone know that?
I believe. Okay, this is gonna be real threadbare. I'm opening this with I might be wrong. I believe that it started because in Turkey there's a mass murder. I don't know if it's murder. Of course, it must be killing of women, and so women started this thing to be like, hey, women should support women, and then I think it transformed into like a live, laugh, love thing.
They're all glamour shots, though. They're just
I mean, they look
glamour
great.
shots, you know.
Why are people killing?
I have no idea though. I barely know what I'm talking about.
It's
So,
something to
but
do
I
with Turkey,
heard
for
that's
sure.
what it was.
It's definitely something to
Okay.
do with Turkey, but we don't know. So
I-
Turkey's government is just killing women? Is this what we're?
No,
is this-
no, it's Turkey's men. Turkey in the street. They're
Turkish men are
massive-
killing Turkish women
Yes,
in
yes.
the Turkish streets.
Yes, and so what happens when every day when someone logs into Instagram, a black and white picture of a dead woman shows up that says like so and so died yesterday, blah blah, to memorialize them.
Jesus.
So they post pictures of women in black and white to like stand with the women that are dying, and then it got co-opted by a bunch of women that when the riots and protests started happening were like, I'm here to listen, and then wrote like a big paragraph on how they're listening. And it was like the same type of women. They're like, I'm supporting women, and they didn't even like know why.
I can't even comment on it because I barely understand it. All I caught was The View and Sunny and Megan were arguing about it, so that's all I know. But yeah, I think everything's a mess.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Well, her and Whoopi and her fought yesterday because she was like, "You weren't there," and she's like, "I was there."
Oh yeah, oh my God, Mark. So you do watch The View? Yeah. She's like, I did an interview
Wait,
with
what
so and so.
happened?
Whoopi's like, I was there. She's like, you were not there. And then Megan's like, or Whoopi's like, yes, I was there. And I'm like, what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, if my paycheck was that big, I would find a way to be friends with anyone.
Well, I mean, that's why yeah. I
guess that's why it's called The View. So that's why they get paid, right? So they can.
Bitch and moan at each other. Now, Eagle, what's your opinion on The View? Let's hear
Eagle's gone.
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
His
Oh,
dad crashed that
hilarious.
car.
I hope he's
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
That's the trouble with white. That's the trouble with white drivers.
I have
Yeah.
I have Golden
White
Girls.
drivers drive like this.
Who is that?
This
A
is
cop pulled
Sophia.
him over to tell him what a good job he's doing. Man,
Yeah,
great
yeah.
driving. Amazing.
Also, love you on the comment Cellar live. By the way, Sal Volcano bought me coasters, Golden Girls coasters.
That's great.
That's
Now
how
they-
boring this show is right now. That I'm showing Golden Girls coasters that Sal
They were young
Volcano
too.
bought me.
How old were the Golden Girls?
They were
Yeah.
probably like early 50s, and we act like they were in their early
I
hundreds.
know it's like
Okay, let me just put my fucking foot down. I don't think the show's boring. I think we're having a good conversation.
We
It's
aren't
flowing
teasing,
great.
Ian. I'm trying to make you laugh.
I thought somebody wrote in, or I thought you were reading something like somebody wrote in. This is boring.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear the a financial advisor died in Maine? She got eaten by a shark.
What?
And yeah, shark attacks are like up in the country right now. Yeah, she got eaten in half by a shark off the coast of Maine. She was with her family.
Oh, yeah,
swimming,
yeah.
and the shark just came up and bit her in half.
She was a what? A financial advisor?
I was gonna say, why does that part matter? Did she have
I
like
heard she was-
to a bank, and now that she's dead, we're all fucked? Like, what does that mean?
I thought it was a Jewish
she
joke.
No, she was, yeah.
Shark and the
Yeah, she got eaten by another shark in the financial industry.
Yeah, she's at lunch having a business meeting on the 48th floor at a Chinese restaurant, and a shark just comes up and eats her. My
Sharknado.
goodness. It's like when that killer whale, Shamu or Shamwow or whatever, killed that trainer.
Shamu.
Shamu.
No, it wasn't Shamu. It was
She,
It was,
Shamu's relative.
yeah. I think it
Well,
was
they
like-
call it Shamu, but it's branded
Yeah.
that name,
There's
so they're all
100
called
Shamus.
it.
Yeah, I
That
forget
was,
what that. But yeah, he ate that. Well, she thought she was a wizard. She thought she could talk to the animals. You know, she found out these things are named killer whales for a reason.
Are you talking about that doctor?
Yeah, my friend Pat made the
Oh
joke.
yeah,
He
Dr.
was like,
Emmanuel.
Dr. Emmanuel?
Yeah.
It's Dr. Emmanuel.
My friend Pat goes, well, they're not. He's like, they're not poetry writing whales. They're killer whales. Like, yeah, why are we training them? Who's going to SeaWorld having a good time?
Ian, why did you bring up that financial advisor that was eaten by a shark? The financial advisor thing is really sticking in my head. Why the fuck does it matter what her job is if you get eaten by a shark?
Also, it's not like
that's-
she was the ambassador to Greece. She's a financial advisor. Who
That's the
gives
thing.
a
You
shit?
made it sound like she's in control of all of the money, and now that she's gone, we all have to start eating each other and siphoning gas out of cars.
Because that's
Maybe
how the
we
Daily
do.
News reported it.
I'll go down.
They were
I'll go
like-
down the village right now and siphon gas out of a car. I'll come down. We'll smoke cigarettes. We'll siphon gas out of a
You
passage.
guys should all just come to the village and we should just have a conversation.
I mean, honestly, I would do it.
Will you fly me in?
Yeah, you wouldn't have to host that one, Ian. You're still hosting this one, though.
Yeah.
So you
Well-
must live. You must live down by the cellar, then, Ian.
Nah, I live in Brooklyn. I live in Williamsburg. Yeah. So I came in to grab a bite, hang out. I stopped by the other night. I just was walking through and Joe List, Phil Hanley, Sarah Talamash, and this new comic, Louis C.K. stopped by. And like it was nice to have like an open mic or hang out with everyone, you know. We were real nice about it. But yeah, it was fun to hang out. I hadn't been here to hang out in a while and I got a taste of it, and so I decided to come back.
It's amazing that even during a pandemic, you find a way to name drop, Ian.
Louis and I were
Oh.
talking about that the other day.
Steve Harvey hates that. I was down there a couple weeks ago, though. I saw you, Matteo. It's yeah, I was happy to go down there. It's nice to see it. Nice to see people, you know.
Yeah, it's nice. I'm there every day. Liz and I have coffee. I hang out with Jose or Angelica.
Well,
It's
that's great.
fun. It is.
Though it's empty. I mean, what is it? Seem different when you walk around outside?
What's that?
Is it what?
Is it empty, like when you walk outside, or is it just normal seeming?
Well, McDougal's never really empty, and a lot of people hang out in front of the creperie for till 2 a.m. or something. But New York itself is empty-ish. I mean, the other day I went out to dinner with a friend, and we were walking in Soho. And you know when you're walking up to Broadway, you just get that, you're just like Pavlovian response of like, oh, the tourists, we got to, no, empty. Completely empty.
And the wilding has gone down too, right?
What's gone down?
The wilding? I'm old.
What's
no,
the wild
that's still going
That sounds
on.
like a Stephen
Yeah.
King novel.
You don't know what
about
that is,
the Wilding?
You don't know what that is,
Come on.
Mateo? Really?
No.
Matteo knows.
Do you know what that is, Nathan?
Manathan? Yes, Manathan knows what the joke
Manathan?
you're trying to make. Manathan.
Me lady. Yeah.
Nathan?
Hello, me Nathan. It's a
Nathan.
pleasure to serve you, me Nathan. Oh my God.
Go ahead. Oh, the goggles. This is.
All right, wait, Stanley,
My master.
Stanley One Cheat. What is the wilding?
I don't know. When was it? In the 80s, I guess. It was.
Yeah, with the
Groups
Central Park
of-
5 and everything. Yeah.
They were groups of like kids would go down the street like punching people. Like called it
And
wilding.
what would they do?
They would punching people. They would
Yeah.
like.
Packs of teens would go out and they would just randomly beat up strangers.
And I was in front of the cellar once, and down McDougal, these group kids came and they were just punching, and it was gone. Like, I don't know
I
what it
mean,
was.
in a way, Instagram has helped because we're not wilding.
Well, it seems like you
Those
get
kids are
organized.
just bored.
Nah,
Yeah.
it's happening a lot. There are a lot of wilding videos going around.
Still,
And,
really? Are you being serious?
Yeah. Actually, some guys wild out on a Chinese woman in Bensonhurst and they set her on fire.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That wasn't a shark or
Yeah.
anything. That was
But
people.
That's
Yeah.
not wilding, though. That's just crime. Right?
Yeah, but they did light that woman on fire.
Yeah, and they punched her beforehand. That's kind of wilding.
Yeah, it's just. I mean, yours.
It's like an updated form.
Yes,
What?
exactly. It's the new age, man. You hit her with an iPad and you light her on
But
fire.
why? Just to kill her?
Just to do it. Just to do it.
Yeah. She was like 80
Yeah.
too, 80, 81 or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see those
And-
those random punchings and stuff like that.
But yeah, remember a couple years ago when people just trying to knock people out?
Oh, the
I hate
knockout game.
No, I don't remember this at all.
That was the
yeah,
thing
the
in New York,
knockout
Matteo.
game.
People were walking up behind people, smoking them in the
Sucker
fucking
punching.
head, trying to knock them out.
Sucker punch.
Yeah,
I guess I'm
Mateo,
just so in the
yeah,
game.
Yeah, Matteo, it's a tough world. It's not all Drag Race and The View, okay? There's a lot of wild shit going on out here.
I wouldn't
gotta
know.
Be quiet.
Oh yeah, is Liz yelling at you?
No, I'm just in public. Like they're beating everyone.
And listen, Matteo, it's not just Drag Race and The View. I mean, people must think you're out of your fucking mind.
Wilding.
I know.
It was when when the girl got raped. The girl that got raped.
God, how did we get to these conversations? This is the last thing that I want to talk about.
Who are you talking about, Mark?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
No, I'm talking about
just
next week.
specify who he's talking about here, though, and we'll move on.
Next week. The jogger, the Central Park jogger. That's when like the wilding was, I think.
Yeah.
In the 80s?
I think it was the 80s.
It was,
and that's when Trump took out that ad that was like, these kids deserve the death penalty.
That's
he
right.
took out a full page ad. What was it, the Times or the Post? It was like, we need to.
But they're not guilty.
Well, it was a message in a bottle.
Well, either way, it clearly hurt him.
Eagle, you're back.
Eagle, what
we
happened?
can't hear you. You have to click the audio thing. We can't hear you.
Oh wow.
I just want to say,
Eagle,
you look like you're literally being haunted right now because that all we see is the glow on Eagle's face.
Eagle heard wilding and it looks like he was summoned.
Eagle, you're still muted.
Here we go. Y'all can hear me.
There we go. Hey.
You missed some good
Y'all
shit.
talking about the Nick Cannon shit?
The what?
No, but that was
not yet.
wild.
We got
raping.
Raping, murdering, setting people on fire.
Mark was talking about how cool rape is, and then you came back.
Oh, Mark, I'm sorry to interrupt.
I just want everyone to know I don't condone anything Mark
I
says.
don't condone anything that's being said right now.
I didn't say cool.
You got out. I'm stuck here while they're talking about rape and wilding. I don't want to be here talking about that. I want to talk
Rape
about the
is
View.
wrong. And that's my stance.
Side note to The View again, Matteo, to talk about The View. The View, I've had arguments with people about it because it's so great. It's literally like at 10 in the morning, there's a podcast when every other show is Dancing with Quiche or celebrities are doing cartwheels. The View is like, I think 9/11 was an inside job. And you're like, Jesus Christ, this is 10 a.m.
That was the Rosie days. That was the
I
days
know, but
that
I just
Rosie
think in general, they
was on the
still have crazy
show.
real arguments about actual things, whereas the things slotted against them are cooking fucking celebrity weird bake-offs.
I like how Meghan McCain can make everything about her father. It's like the Hindenburg. Well, my father was on the. I don't know. The Hindenburg is my newest reference, by the way.
Central Park 5, Hindenburg. There was something else.
You guys hear Reagan was shot?
Eagle, where did you go? Where did you go? What happened, Eagle? Eagle. God damn it, we lost Eagle.
He's gone. He's under easy bridges. He's in tunnels. He's on a highway, for God's sake.
The Eagle has not landed. The Eagle has left.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Did you hear about Trump retweeted some, witch doctor?
Yes, I saw that.
Miss Manuel, and she was like, women are sexualized in their dreams or whatever. What happened with that?
The demon semen.
Didn't he hire this woman? Am I stupid? Didn't he?
No, of course they did.
No, you're not stupid. He's stupid.
No, he did though, correct? It wasn't just that he retweeted this woman. This woman
Someone
now
did.
works.
They formed this group 10 days ago, I heard. This doctor group was formed 10 days ago.
And one of the doctors is like a Miss Cleo type demon sperm.
A Miss Cleo type. One of the doctors is Susan Boyle.
Yeah, she said, what'd she say? She said hydrochloroquine would save lives. Yeah. Homosexuality was evil, and then women medicine is made from alien DNA.
Yes.
Which I agree.
So 2 out of 3.
Yeah.
I just want to say, in any moment, it doesn't matter what we're dealing with, gays will always be thrown under the bus in some way, some shape or form. We're dealing with a global pandemic, and somehow the people in charge are like, yeah, but I hate gays.
The gay Jews.
There's some people that would believe that.
Yeah, you're right. Gays and yeah.
There's some
Yeah.
people that
Well,
believe
did-
that we're in this problem because of the gays. This is how far they've gone.
Right.
in
Robert
their
Pat-
weird
yeah,
religious
yeah.
thought. Men pounding other men in the ass is the reason that I have to wear a mask and can't leave my house.
Is that true?
When
Did
the,
they really find that out?
the real answer is men pounding each other in the ass is why Liza Minnelli's a star.
Yes. Absolutely.
Well,
No,
isn't that?
No, I'm just saying. There's people that have gone that far. That's people are fucking nuts. Remember the Westboro Baptist Church? For God's sake, they blamed every single thing on.
Well, I was sad about the Westboro Baptist Church because they always show up with those picket signs and stuff. But
Yeah.
it's like there's literally nothing gayer than having to go to Michael's and select the different colors that you're gonna make to make a sign to say God hates fags. Like you could not look like a bigger faggot.
That's great.
Buying the stuff.
Can you laminate
Should we do it with the glitter, the paint? Yeah. Should we laminate it? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Westboro. There's only like 12 of them. The Westboro Baptist Church. That's it. There's like
There's
I think
more
every-
people. People have
Yeah, but-
left the church too. So they
Well,
probably
the
got left.
oldest daughter left because of Twitter. She was
Yes,
on Twitter.
yes.
She was in charge of the Westboro Baptist Church, and then she started arguing with some guy, and then she's like, "Oh, this guy's making really good points."
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
the internet.
And then
Don't
she
you-
left.
Don't
Yeah.
you think they should be out en masse right now, being like coronavirus is what you deserve? Like we haven't
They
heard
might
from
be
them
doing
at
that.
all.
They might be doing that. There's just so many other things going on. And like Matteo said, there's probably 12 of them. Fuck, man. How are you going to keep listening to these people?
Well, I mean, there's
Well,
only
isn't that
12
what Twitter
KKK
is?
guys too, you know?
That's not true.
There's not that many
Is-
KKK.
Yeah.
Isn't that what Twitter is though? So, like
Imagine
12
I had the
people say
exact numbers,
something.
Mark.
What?
Wait,
Imagine I
Ian,
had
you're
the
making
exact numbers.
Well, 12. There was 12. Oh, now there's 13. One
From
guy
what
did-
I'm reading now in the stats, I think there's 17. We just signed a new man.
Well, that's what I love when they go, oh, there was a big, you know, KKK showed up for a rally and there's 20 people. Why even bring it up?
Yeah.
Hey,
I
I'm doing the Cellar podcast.
Who is it,
Yeah.
Ian?
Oh, it's Nick Griffin, Dave Juskow, Ryan Reese, Joe Mackey.
Oh my God.
Hey, you guys are on the live stream.
It's a
Matteo,
veritable
come here.
who's who.
Do you really want me to come down, Ian?
Yeah, why not?
Pretty soon it's just going to
All right.
be me and Nathan here.
Yeah.
I'll see you guys in a
Or,
little bit.
come down in like 10 minutes.
Well, what time does the show end?
10 minutes ago.
Around 9:30.
I'll just come down now.
Okay.
See you guys in a second.
Later, Matteo.
Isn't that what Twitter is though? Like 12 people yell about something and then everyone listens to those 12 people.
Yeah.
So then why don't we do that with the Westboro Baptist Church?
Listen to them.
Oh, hey man.
Yo, this
Is that him
this
already?
crazy.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that
Last time I was on here with you guys were talking about rape. And now you guys are talking about church, which is basically the same shit. So just continue.
Hey. What do you
It's all
take off
good.
to write?
That's exactly what I did. Look at Liz. Oh shit.
Eagle's in a car and
And
Matteo left to come down to hang out
Oh,
here.
yay! Oh, that's so good.
Nathan,
You look
how
like a
long would it take
doctor.
for you to get here?
He's gone.
40 minutes.
Ask Coco how long
Ah,
it would take
damn.
him to get here.
Coco, how long will it take you to get here? Can you get here in 20 minutes?
Hurry up.
24 hours and 20 minutes.
Perfect. You're in. Eagle, where in the country are you right now?
I'm in South Alabama.
No,
Nuh-uh.
New York.
Yeah.
Are you really?
No. I'm in New York. I'm like 40 minutes from the city.
Oh. What were you saying to your dad's?
No, I was staying upstate. Like my mom lives upstate.
Well, good talk, guys.
All right, well, that's it.
You're killing this, bro.
I think we did it. Ian, you're
I
hosting.
think we did do
Are
it.
y'all waiting for Matteo to come back down?
Mateo's
What's the next
coming
up?
downstairs.
What's the next subject, Ian?
Yeah, Ian.
I
come on,
was
man.
really just hoping that we would be talking and having a good conversation. Not everybody would be pounding me for not having a list of topics.
No, I'm kidding. I'd like to pound you. Anyway,
I mean, I'm counting down the 24-hour clock till you get here, Mark.
I wish, man. You could fly for like $10 now. I just saw in the news. Something.
Yeah. Have any of you been doing out-of-state gigs?
I wouldn't.
No. I haven't gone
Y'all
anywhere.
been doing the outdoor gigs?
Outdoor ones, yeah.
Yeah, I had a out of state gig in San Diego and I canceled, and it was July 4th weekend, and the governor shut down all indoor activities that Saturday. First of all, I canceled, and the headliner for the weekend only worked one night, and then they replaced him. So it was on the third round of replacements. And on the last night, the governor shut down all indoor activities except for protest spaces. So they turned the club into a protest, and the comics were leading a protest with signs on stage.
What?
While doing jokes?
While doing jokes. And San Diego was the last county open. So everyone in Southern California descended on San Diego to go to the beaches. Everything got shut down. So it was just drunk people roaming the streets with Corona. And everybody got sick that went to San Diego.
Wow.
And I could have been leading the charge, but a week beforehand, I was like, I'm a little pussy boy. I quit.
Dude, no. Why would anybody... It's so crazy how far comedians will go. We'll hold a protest sign to do a show.
I know.
I think any indoor shows right now is just such a reach.
Yeah.
Comics are like, it's just unnecessary. You can do these outside shows. Yeah. Like, I'm ready to do these outside shows.
Some of them are really fun, man. I've had fun on some shows.
Yeah.
You work in the crowd at the drive-in though. It's like, hey, Chevy in the back.
I didn't do any of the drive-ins. Just some other random shows.
Matteo.
Yeah.
All right, I made it.
Wait, can Ian go over to your house? Then we'd have something.
Yes. Just to get it Italian. I saw this gay guy in the street and we looked at each other. Otherwise, I would have been here earlier.
How come everybody is Billy? I forget.
We all should have just went down there. Ian, you should have said you were going to be there. I would have just came down too to do this whole thing.
That would have been amazing. That would have been amazing.
Would have got a coffee.
Matteo and I look like very, very, very fraternal twins.
You guys look good, actually.
Put your phone sideways.
Yeah. Oh.
There we go.
Nick just said, he's like, "Hey, you look so Italian."
I know. He's wearing a Guinea shirt and short shorts.
Guinea face, Guinea.
It's incredible.
Again, balloon.
Or maybe cream.
Nathan, have you left Queens?
Yeah. Yeah, I have. I haven't left New York though. I've been here the entire time.
Nathan.
Well, I'm not a financial advisor, so there's nothing for me to be scared of in the water. Sharks don't eat comedians.
Right. If I was reading an article, I was like, oh, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm fine. I can go swimming.
Absolutely.
Sharks only have financial advisors.
Absolutely. I'm not a woman nor a financial advisor. I'll swim all day.
Yeah.
We can't agree with
that. You're like, I'm a comic.
No, but anyways, Ian, no, I've stayed in New York this whole time, and I'm gonna snap. I might go back to Canada at the end of August.
Well, I want to go back home to Chicago, but Illinois is on that list. So like, if I come back to
same with Delaware.
I'm like, I thought Chicago was like
everywhere is getting on the list, and it's trapping us in the city.
Yeah, can you go to Canada? Can you go to Canada if you wanted?
If I go to Canada, I can go to Canada right now, but I'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks.
Tricky, right?
Coming back would maybe be okay, but I got to quarantine for 2 weeks. So basically, when you leave, it's 1 full month gone, and then however long I'm there too. It's fucking.
How much is that in Canadian days?
60 kilometers.
30 days American.
But yeah, we're all in the same type of boat. Other than that's like, if you went to Chicago, you'd have to quarantine for 2 weeks. If you go to Delaware, it's 2 weeks. Like it's very rough to travel.
It's all just trust though, too, right? I mean, you don't really have to quarantine.
No, Canada's not fucking around at all.
But how would they know?
They track. You have to sign into an app. They track your phone. If you, yes, the cops call you every day.
And if
Shut up! You're so full of it.
I'm not fucking around.
The cops call you every day.
What is that phone call like?
You will be called, and they'll be like, "Are you quarantining?"
Hey.
And if you don't answer your phone, they come to where you're. It says you're supposed to fucking be.
Are you
quarantining?
Be
like, yeah. Like,
I
yeah,
would, like, I
quarantine
would
me
change my
outside.
voice and
Well, if you answer the phone, that's something enough
Yeah.
for me.
what about grocery shopping?
You have to get stuff delivered, I think.
Okay.
That's total insanity. That's like a probation officer.
I
That's
know,
total-
but the country might be
insane.
fucking reopened in a
Yeah,
goddamn week,
it's
whereas
good.
this
I
place will
mean-
never open again.
Yeah, this
Ever.
place-
It's gonna open
I agree.
again.
I agree.
When the coronavirus first started.
This
South
is when
Korea-
China needs to take over, to start hitting people with fucking sticks and cover their stupid faces with fucking masks. Come now,
you sound
China.
now you sound like my dad watching Fox. First of all, when this happened in South Korea, they did this in South Korea. Right when coronavirus hit, they tracked every single fucking person ever. And,
Yeah.
and guess what? It's done.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously why we're fucked up here.
Yeah,
Too many
that'll
freedoms.
never happen. That'll never happen. People think wearing voluntarily wearing a mask is communism. You
I
think
know.
they're going to be okay with a massive tracking system
I know.
for the betterment of humanity?
Absolutely.
Never, never.
This
We're
is kind
going
of a-
to die.
You know, there's the conspiracy theory that America didn't go to the moon in the 60s. Everything that's happening right now really sort of spells that out. Who just walked by? Somebody good. Who's this, Ian?
Somebody good.
Someone walking by with a mask that says "Bye, Karen."
Oh.
Which is basically racist towards white people.
Oh boy, I want that
Uh,
vaccine. If that
I
vaccine
feel attacked.
works out, we'll be all right, right?
Well, yeah, you're totally right, Nathan. The whole idea that we didn't go to the moon, like slowly trickled out, and then now like a conspiracy just flies out every single day about everything.
But I mean, right
Everybody's
now,
a
okay?
conspiracy theorist right now.
Right
man.
now, this country of 50 different countries who gives a fuck about nobody and will never wear a mask. This country went to the moon 50 years ago? This one?
I think it was longer.
60?
Mark, you were there. What year did the?
It was 1937.
During the Dust Bowl, we flew up to the moon.
Me and Hitler watched it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it did, but it's just very funny that 60 years later, people are like, fuck you, I'll never wear a mask in my life, and I'll just die.
Italy, when Italy was quarantined, they all sang the same song. We couldn't even agree on a song to sing together to bring us together.
During quarantine, we're like,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
there was that guy who woke up saying Nest and Gorma just on his porch, like, and it's like, here we're just.
No. If somebody sang like "God Bless America" or whatever, they'd have their house raided right now.
Well, in my neighborhood, one guy every day at 7. Remember we used to clap for the nurse and stuff.
Yeah, now nobody gives a shit.
Oh.
Are there
One
people?
guy-
Are there people
Guys.
wearing masks near you guys?
Yeah, once
Yeah.
you're at a location, like we're eating at a restaurant, you can take the mask off, but the second you leave, you have to put the mask back on. Everyone in New York. And it's jarring. If you see someone without a mask, you're like,
I don't wear a mask to take my trash out, or I'll go out front and smoke a cigarette, and people give me the worst looks.
Do you say
And I'm like 20 feet away from them.
if you see somebody without a mask, do you say something?
I've been debating it
I
because
call them faggot and run.
I've been on the train, and everyone will be on the mask except for like 2 people. And it's like, do you say something? Do you just let it go? And some guy showed up on the train, no
Crazy.
mask, sits down, and then puts a mask on. It's like, what are we doing?
Or they wear the mask. They wear it around their. They wear it around their.
Well,
Chin.
during the middle of the quarantine, these gays decided to throw a rave in their apartment and had a DJ and everything, and it was like all over gay news. Like, what are these fucking, But the DJ was interviewed later, and he's like, "Well, I put my mask on afterwards." We're like, "Oh, all right."
Great.
What a
What about
joke.
What about that guy today? Did you guys see that Louis? What's his name? Louis Gohmert. That the senator. He got COVID. He was a.
Oh, and
the
he was
guy's-
saying it wasn't real.
He was saying it wasn't real, but now he started wearing the mask 10 days ago. He's saying he got the disease because he wore the mask.
Yo, that's a lot of people, man. A lot of people
That's
are like, yo, if
moving
you wear the
around.
mask, you get it.
How would you get it from wearing the mask?
They think the masks
Because
are
the mask
infected
was
with it.
made in China.
They think that people
China.
infected the masks to get people sick.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, would you tell someone to put on a mask?
you know, I almost did the other day, and I'm like, you know, this guy was like a tough looking guy. I was gonna say, why even? He had it around his chin. I was gonna like, why are you even fucking wearing it? And I was like, I
The
don't.
only the only reason I wouldn't is I don't want them to then start screaming, and they probably have it, and they're like in my face, and now I'm getting it. I'd rather them just whatever, dog, just walk that way.
If I knew karate or something, I would.
We are truly living in hell. Like you can't.
Yeah, this sucks.
That's not true. I watched this thing called Weird History, and apparently in the year 526, there was like some huge like cloud that covered the earth, and it was an asteroid, and everyone got sick, and then everyone was dying, and it was like, yeah, this is, I mean, at least we have, I don't know, I could pick
Yeah, but also in the year 562, there weren't people on the internet spreading information like, if you have a dream about a witch, then your DNA
it's
is
called religion. They were like, it's God.
It was the Bacchus.
Yeah, I know. I think, I don't know. It's like, you know, I was trying to think of like, you know how people are always like, what year would I go back to? I'm like, you can't ask gays that question. Like, what year? Ooh, like 1920s. I'm like, right now it's fine. I'd rather not live a life.
yeah. I don't know. I'd really like to go back to like 2002 or like 1998. 1998 would be great.
I could do, like,
When Tamagotchi, Can't Hardly Wait was like the #1 movie.
I could do 90.
Right? How great would that be? The biggest war we were in was NSYNC versus Backstreet Boys.
Those were good times. TRL, that was
Yeah.
the war.
Everybody's dad worked construction. It was such a good time to be alive.
I just want to go ahead. Can't we just skip ahead? I don't care about going back. I want to go ahead. I want to go like 3 years.
Let's do like till like February.
If we go back to 1998, Eagle's not alive.
He's just a sperm in a white dad's balls.
Wait. So Matteo, you think like February?
Yeah, because I think they're saying honestly, once the vaccine is
Can't hear you that good, Matteo.
Once we're starting to get vaccinated, then I think we'll be in a better position.
You gotta go like closer to his lap, Matteo. Matteo, like lean down.
Are you trying to get me to give Ian head?
Mateo, we can only hear you if my penis is in your mouth.
Got it. I've heard that before. Okay, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Everyone else can hear us. Oh, God.
Why? What happened?
No. Who knew doing a live stream in public would be obnoxious? Ah, shit.
Is that someone you know?
Yeah, it was Joe Mackey.
Oh, she sounded pretty.
No. She asked me 5 times today for money. So.
Mac.
People come up to you to ask for money and they don't wear a mask.
I
Makes sense.
hate the fucking
The
mask.
only way. I don't have to say it out. That's 136.
What happened?
You're breaking up, Eagle.
Oh, there he
Eagle,
goes.
we're losing you.
We lost him. Oh boy.
Eagles go.
Wow. We lost him. We
he's
lost him
back.
to 3 years in the future.
Yo, I'm 3 years in the future
back.
and still COVID. Still COVID.
My phone's ringing, but I can't get it.
Everyone's like, things will be fine when we get a vaccine. It's like, okay, we can't even get people to wear a mask. You think we're gonna get
not
people to
everybody's gonna
inject
take
something
it.
into their body?
Well, that's true, but
you don't need everybody, though.
as long as it protects you, though, right?
Yeah. And also, you don't need everybody. I'd say like 50% of people do it would probably be all right.
I mean, this thing.
That's the problem is that no one knows like what is gonna make things. Oh, sorry. No one knows what's gonna make anything. There's no leadership. No one has any idea. No, there's no timeline. So everyone's just kind of waking up in Groundhog Day. Like, I guess today's the same as yesterday, but hotter. Like,
Yeah, I thought this was going to be 2 weeks.
yeah.
Hey, guys, Matteo can only talk into your right ear, Ian. So
Oh, they want to switch to ears then?
Oh, is that why it's not working? Hey, Matteo.
Hi, sorry, I was just screaming and yelling, and Joe Mackey's like, "Oh, we can hear you."
That's amazing how well you can hear you now.
Can you hear it? Wait, Ian, say
Yeah,
something.
they changed headphones.
Can
Ian's
you
hosting.
hear me?
Oh, you are
Can you hear
lower
me?
though.
Can you hear us?
I can hear Matteo now.
Yeah, and you can hear me too.
This is like a shitty Sprint commercial.
Ian, you're still hosting.
Can you hear? This, I'm not saying this is a long podcast, but Ian's mustache needs trimming. Anyway.
No, Ian's mustache looks good.
That's a fucking mustache, man.
Yeah, it's
It comes over your lip though. I cut mine like right at the lip, trying to keep it.
Your mustaches are like breeds of dogs. I mean, they're mustaches, but they're completely different.
Mine's an Italian Greyhound.
Yeah, and Ian's is a
Beethoven.
Italian
What are those?
dictator.
Very Super Mario mustache.
It's more like an Australian sheepdog. Just right over my lip. I got my teeth white the other day, and the woman was like, she was Russian. She was like, "You need to push mustache, hold there." My mustache is like.
Hey, let me see your teeth. Oh, they look nice.
Oh, thank you.
Ian, how does that work right now?
You just wear a mask, and everyone in there has got a mask on.
So they always had masks on anyway, like dentists. So that it's just the same, other than the waiting room.
Yeah. And I got tested a couple days afterwards too. So
with the Q-tip in the nose.
Yeah, I've been getting tested once a month. Just
do you have to wait online to get tested with a whole bunch of actual sick people?
No, I waited outside the doctor's office, and then I could like see in, and the woman would raise her hand. I just went inside.
Oh, okay.
I got tested last weekend in Rochester, New York, and I walked in. I was like, I'd like to get tested, and then she goes, "Why?" And I was like, "There's a pandemic." And then she was like, "We'll give a doctor's notice." And I was like, "No." She's like, "Then why do you want it?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm trying to be a responsible citizen. Why are you trying to convince me not to get it, fucking bitch?" And then they put it in your so far in your nose, it's in your brain. They're just twisting it
I'm not
in your
doing
brain.
I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
I'm not doing it.
It's important.
Ian's the only person I heard say, "I like it. I think it's pretty nice. It's really comfortable."
Matteo, is it that hard? Is it that far up? Most people say it's like not that bad. It's far, right?
I heard it's
it
far,
was horrible.
but it's quick.
But I've gotten two. So my doctor does it just at the tip, and they're like, we've done studies that show it doesn't have to go all the way back and this and that. But then
It's an anal test, though, right?
Yeah.
For me, I asked. I said, "We did the nose, now do the ass."
I guess if it was anal, I would be a little more prepared.
Check both places.
If it was anal, I'd be like, "Hey, I just want to be precautious. I'm gonna get one every day. I just think it's fair."
And at that point, the nurse is like, "I think you want a boyfriend."
But I know people that have been tested and then they don't get the results for 14, 15 days. And it's like, so what the fuck did you get tested?
Well, they said it's backed up now. Last time I got tested, I got the results in 5 days. They're like, "You gotta wait 7 to 10." So, I mean, me and Matteo are probably spreading it to each other.
No, I just got tested on Saturday. I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
But you could have got it. You could have got it on Sunday.
Thanks. Yeah, I feel I'm fine. I'm gonna go again. I'm getting a tattoo this weekend, and then I'm gonna try to go home to Chicago. So I'm gonna get one again before I go home.
You get a tattoo?
Right here, Maria Callas.
Who's that?
She's an opera singer.
Oh wow!
But I drew it. Yeah.
Do you know people that have gotten COVID?
In show business.
What, Mark?
Do you know people that have gotten sick?
Yeah, I had COVID in March.
You did?
I just
wait a minute. I worked with you in March.
No, we didn't. This wasn't. I came back from Phoenix and I got really, really sick, and then I couldn't smell for a week. Yeah.
You know, it's funny because I could have had it too. I mean, who knows? Kind of. You know, I have.
Well, people are asymptomatic, but that's why you should go and get the antibodies test. Although now they're saying the antibodies test is like, well, it may only have last for a couple weeks, and it may not actually show, and it may have your system may have metabolized it,
and you can get it again anyway.
Yeah, and so again, no one knows anything.
Who told you that? Who told you that? Stanley Fauci?
yeah. No, Stanley Tucci. You did. You told me. We lost Eagle again.
Thank God.
Oh no, I love Eagle.
No, I'm
so Nate, you're not going to get tested even before you go to Canada.
Yeah.
You're not going to. Oh.
No.
Wait, Nathan, you're not going to get tested before you go to Canada.
No. Let's go.
Because he's got to quarantine anyway.
Why?
Yeah, I got to quarantine anyway.
But what about the flight?
Yeah, but you should get tested before you fly.
That's fine, man. I don't. This is stupid on me. I'll get any vaccine that comes out from any alien DNA believing medical doctor, but I will not have a Q-tip jammed into my brain.
Do they take your temperature
I don't wanna
before
do
flying
it.
though?
They
No.
I have
don't
no
even
idea.
go that far. They don't even go that far.
You say that, Ian. This man said it hit his brain. I don't want to
Because he
do
went,
any of this
up to
old
Rochester.
Egypt type.
Guys, this is not good. Yeah, we have to show you what happened. Hold on. Ian screamed and then knocked over a bottle.
Oh Jesus! Oh
There
Jesus!
it is.
Oh wow.
Joe, what do you have to
Wow.
say?
Now, does Noam ever come by there?
Eh?
Have you seen Noam at the club?
No, there's a towel and sorry, this was Ian's fault.
I'm sorry.
Hotel.
The whole bottle fell. And everybody
I did think I was like, that bottle doesn't look very structured because the condensation had all this water on it. So I was like,
So funny.
I got old man neck now.
everything wrong is happening in COVID-19.
No, everything in the past 24 hours of my life is getting worse and worse.
Yeah.
And now Nathan wants to take a test. What's next?
No, I'm not gonna take a test. If I go, I'm just gonna go, man. Sit in a hotel for 2 weeks by myself. Figure it out, you know.
Oh, so do they supply the hotel, or do you have to get it on your own?
No, of course.
You don't have to go to a hotel.
Where are you gonna go?
Don't you have a house there?
Whose?
You don't have relatives there?
Yeah, I know, but okay, let's say I have Corona and I go straight to somebody's house.
Oh.
Well, you know how
I
you'd
mean-
find out if you had Corona or not.
Yeah, I know, but I don't give a fuck. I'd rather stay at a Marriott for 2 straight weeks than get a goddamn Q-chip jammed in my brain. I can't. I can't do it. There has to be another way. There has to be another way to figure this out.
Well, there's other tests too besides the nose test. They
What are
can
the other
test by-
tests?
I think they could test by your blood too.
Just
No,
straight
that's
blood?
for the
I knew that.
antibodies. No, that's antibodies. You have to get it in the nose. But Nathan, the one I took 2 tests. One went in my brain. The other one just went right to the tip of my nose, so I didn't feel anything. So if you just, if
I'll
you
ask the
call
doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've gotten tested twice, and they haven't been the deep tests. They've been very like literally to like right here.
That's
You know,
far,
that's
man.
it.
That's far.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I don't.
You almost went into your own head. That's fucking far, Ian.
You've never done cocaine.
What would cocaine have to do with a fucking Q-tip? You're not snorting Q-tips when you do cocaine.
It goes about as far back as a straw goes when you do coke. It's not that far.
Why you do coke? I've never done coke. You do coke with a straw?
And,
Oh, that's what they roll up the.
But you don't stick it up your nose that far on with cocaine,
Mark.
from what I heard.
From what I.
I'm telling you, it does not go up past here. It's not bad. You should do it. Call your doctor. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to the people around you.
You owe it to yourself.
Listen to me. I'm hosting this podcast.
Yeah, now he's being a proper
are
host. He's
hosting.
telling us.
All of a sudden, he's got stuff to talk about.
We have 5 minutes left, and this is when he decides to grab the reins of this thing.
Better late than never. Go get a test. This has been sponsored.
I'll go ask for the Matteo. I'll be like, can you just do it here? Can you put it right
Well,
here?
I go to my doctor's at One Medical, and they do it all the same way. So, I mean, find a One Medical place and go there.
You have to pay for it when you go?
Mine was free. I think it's free in New York. City, not in upstate New
And
York
also,
by fucking
not
Rochester.
only do you find out if you're positive or negative for COVID, it helps for research as well. So it helps with the number of tests, the number of negative tests, positive tests. So you're
They give
doing
my
a
test. They give my test straight to the demon sperm DNA alien doctor.
I mean, actually, Nathan brings up a good point because now it's not even going to the CDC; it's going to the White House.
Goes
Which
right
I
to-
wouldn't even trust them with the plants. Less,
Yeah. The alien sperm demon doctor. That's what my test.
I don't know much about her, but I tweeted it anyway.
Yeah, that's what he said. Mark, you do watch The View.
just like
No, there's also news. That was on the news
I
too.
know.
I wish Ghislaine Maxwell well.
Say it again.
Her name is Ghislaine.
What's her name? What's Epstein's right hand man?
Ghislaine, yeah. Ghislaine Maxwell.
Ghislaine.
Her name
You
is
talking about
Jizz.
Epstein?
She put the jizz in Ghislaine.
I mean, he retweets that video. He's like, I don't really know about her, and then he wishes Ghislaine Maxwell well. It's insane.
Oh, that one. I saw you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking- the whole world is crazy.
No, just a select few, but they happen to be in charge of the whole world.
This has never been like this. I mean, this is really fucked up. And what, you know, and there's the fact that they go, hey, if you lose the election, are you going to leave? What the fuck are they even asking them that for?
Right, that's not a question. It's when you lose the election, you leave. There's no like,
yeah,
would
why
you
even?
go?
Why give them that opportunity to say, well, we'll see what happens? Fuck you. The
That's
guards are
something
going to
you
come in
ask-
and take care of it.
Will
Right?
they, though?
Yeah. Yes, they would
just
have
walk
to
in
legally.
So
and pull 'em
I would
out?
think they would come in and take
Yeah.
them out.
Yes, the military would have to come in and take them out.
But I don't think.
Everyone on the right that's fanatical would be like, "Oh, now's the time to rise up against tyranny."
Yeah.
You know, instead of what's going on right now, they're like, "Well, no, these people deserve it." But
Oh,
when they
now
go
that we
for
have a
Trump,
reason. Yeah.
Yeah, I guarantee you, when they go for Trump, they'll be like, "All right, blood in the streets."
November's gonna be pretty gross. Get ready to cover your Christmas trees in blood, everybody. It's gonna be gross.
That's how I do it. I do it that way, anyways.
I think it's cool that we're able to do that again now. For a while, we couldn't cover our Christmas trees with blood.
This year you
Get
can.
off.
This year you can. November on.
All my Christmas tree ornaments are going to be.
We can say Happy Christ Day.
Ian, unless you talk into Mateo's ear, we can't hear you.
Yeah, it is weird.
Ian, take over.
I said all my Christmas tree ornaments are going to be guns.
Yes, perfect.
Hey, do me a favor. Give it back to him.
I said, do him a favor, give it back to you.
Oh my God.
I think that's about it. We're about done, right?
We got one more minute.
1 minute. Well,
No, we did it. We did it. Didn't we do it? We did it. This is it's.
You know what? I thought Eagle brought the most to it.
What's gonna be funny is we're gonna end it, and Eagle's gonna come back and be like,
Yeah.
"Where did everyone go? Maybe I did go 3 months in the future."
Eagle's going to come back and be like, guys, here's the top 10 things we need to talk about.
Eagle.
Well, I don't know if you guys are being facetious or not, but I had fun, and I
I
feel
did
that I
too.
did
This
a
is a
great
good
job
group.
hosting.
It's happy to see Mark. Good to see you, Ian.
Yes, this is a fun group. I hope to see you guys in person soon.